This lesson is on section 10.6 titled Dividing Monomials. So very similar to last lesson, except instead of multiplying, we're dividing. So you can kind of guess, instead of adding the exponents like last time, what do you think we're going to be doing? Hopefully you thought subtracting. So from here, so we have the quotient of powers. Just like we had the last lesson, which was called product of powers, but this one's a quotient of powers because it's a division problem. So all we're going to do is when we're dividing, some number to some power divided by some number, that same number to some power, all we have to do is subtract these two. So we're going to bring over the same base, and we're just subtracting the exponents. So let's go through some examples. So we have 4 to the 8th power divided by 4 to the 2nd power. So we're going to use the same base of 4. And then all we're going to do is take the exponents and subtract it. So 4 to the 8 minus 2 power is going to be 4 to the 6th power. Done. Easy as that. Next one, n to the 9th power divided by n to the 4th power. So again, use the same base as n. We take our two bases and we subtract them. So then we're going to have n to the 5th power. All right, let's keep moving on. So, same thing, we're going to simplify. We're going to express these as exponents. So we're going to use the same base as 6. And then we're still going to subtract, even if it's negative. So 6 to the 9 minus negative 3rd power. Just put these in parentheses to separate it. So that's going to be 6 to the, and remember how we can bring those together. So 6 to the 12th power. Next one, so bring the w as my base. We have negative 1 minus negative 4. Again, see our negatives are always sneaking up on us. Can't forget those rules here. Again, we can make a big fat plus sign. So negative 1 plus 4 is going to be w to the 3rd power. Now last one, and this is kind of the most trickiest example, but let's break this down here. So instead of, we're just not dividing one single monomial, we're going to be dividing multiple. Okay, so let's work our way. So I'm just going to kind of first look at here, then I'm going to look at here, and then I'm going to look at here. So let's just break this down into pieces here. So let's look at the red piece. So 2 to the 2nd power divided by 2 to the 5th power. So we're going to have our base 2, and then 2 minus 5. So we're left with 2 to the negative 3rd power. Okay, so far we got that one. And then let's do the green now. So 4 to the 5th divided by 4 to the 4th. So we're going to do times 4 to, 4 to the 5 minus 4 power. It's going to be 4 to the 1st power. Okay. Now we're to the blue. 5 to the 2nd divided by 5 to the 2nd. Well, that's easy. It's the same number, so we can just cancel out because it just makes 1. So it just says times 1. Okay, so let's simplify this. So what we can do is we can rewrite the negative powers as 1 over 2 to the 3rd power, which is the same as 1 to the 8th, 1 over 8 times 4. And I'm not even going to put times 1 because there's no point in that. So then 1/8 times 4 is going to be 4/8, and that's going to reduce to 1/2. So my answer is 1/2. So again, when working with these types of problems, separate this problem to 3 little separate problems and then multiply them together. That brings me to the end of the lesson on dividing monomials. Thanks for watching.